Today, let's count the miracles of Jesus. Here's the first one. Jesus healed a man with leprosy. The man said, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." Jesus touched him and said, "Be clean." And immediately he was healed. Next, a Roman centurion came to Jesus asking for healing for his paralyzed servant. Jesus simply spoke the word, and the servant was healed right away. The third miracle happened when Peter's mother-in-law had a fever. Jesus touched her hand, and she was healed instantly, rising up and serving them. In the evening, many people brought their sick to Jesus. He healed every one of them. A synagogue leader came and said his daughter had died. Jesus took her hand, and she came back to life, healed. Then 2 blind men followed Jesus, crying out for mercy. Jesus touched their eyes, and they were healed, seeing clearly. A mute man who was possessed by a demon was brought to Jesus. Jesus cast out the demon, and the man spoke immediately. A woman who had been bleeding for 12 years touched the edge of Jesus' cloak. Immediately she was healed. A man who couldn't walk for 38 years was by the pool of Bethesda. Jesus told him to get up, and he walked, healed. A man born blind was healed when Jesus made mud, put it on his eyes, and told him to wash in the pool of Siloam. He could see for the first time. 10 men with leprosy cried out to Jesus. Jesus told them to show themselves to the priests, and as they went, they were healed. A man with a shriveled hand stood before Jesus. Jesus told him to stretch out his hand, and it was restored. Lastly, a deaf and mute man was brought to Jesus. Jesus healed him, and the man could hear and speak clearly. And those are just a few of the miracles Jesus performed. As John 21:25 says, Jesus did many other things. If everyone were written down, even the whole world would not have room for the books that would be written.